Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester, Nick tells Brooke that right there in the eatery, Taylor proposed to Ridge and he said yes. Brooke can't believe this, she didn't suppose that was what he wanted. Nick knows it's not what she wants to hear, but Ridge and Taylor are engaged. Brooke knew Taylor was hopeless, Ridge wasn't going to get down on one knee. Nick observes that she beat him to it. Brooke's having a hard time accepting this, but Nick knows what he heard and what he saw. He put the ring on her cutlet. They're engaged, Brooke. Nick felt it was better coming from him and not also. Brooke asks him to tell her exactly what was said. He recounts what he saw and heard, noting they didn't know he was there. Brooke thinks it sounds like Taylor possessed Ridge. Nick says it's not over for interpretation, she brought an old engagement ring with her from St. Thomas. Brooke suppositions it's really passing. Nick's sorry. Brooke appreciates it coming from Nick. She allowed Ridge would wake up and realize that she hadn't betrayed them. She fought for them. Nick suggests she fight for herself for a change. He plays her and Taylor against each other. Does she really want to live this way? Brooke says it's just hard to let go. Nick decides he won't go to Italy while she's like this. It's time for you to pick up the pieces, Brooke, and I'm going to help you do that. You're not alone. Brooke knew Ridge and Taylor were living together, but she no way allowed it would come to this. It no way lasts with them. Nick hisses, with him. Forrester can't commit to anyone for long. Ultimately, he'll leave Taylor and come crying back to her. Don't let that be this time. He tells her, you have another choice. They flash to their marriage back in the day and grasp. Ridge and Taylor respect her ring on her cutlet. He's happy that she's wearing it again. Taylor feels empowered after asking him to marry her. Ridge wouldn't anticipate anything lower from her. They kiss and he looks reflective. Ridge teases Taylor about being a romantic and she laughs that he's not easy to surprise. He says she did and it worked. Taylor's so agitated for their future. Ridge muses that the ring has so numerous recollections it's like St. Thomas was history. Taylor's ready to start the coming chapter. He hopes it'll be easier than the last bone. They'll all be happy. Taylor can suppose of someone who won't be. Ridge knows it'll be a blow for Brooke. Taylor says she induced herself that he was going to go back to her. Ridge says they've a history, this is going to be tough on her. Taylor says she thinks this is all because of the achievement, but he's still with her, happier and further married than he's ever been. Taylor asks Ridge how RJ will feel about them being engaged. Ridge says he wouldn't be happy. Taylor hopes he'll eventually give them his blessing. She's sure Brooke will flip out and supplicate him to review. Ridge grunts, we'll see. He'll have to tell her himself. Taylor says, of course. Ridge says she'll always be in his heart. He respects her and this news can't come from anyone differently. At the Precipice house, Electra, Steffi, Finn and Baker watch and hear as Luna tells Will that Steffi is the only thing standing between her and her father. Will sure she wishes she could do commodity about it. Luna says, about Steffi? There is I can get relief of her. Steffi gops, that's it. We got her. We got Luna. Baker tells them to hold on and they ask what more he needs. He needs further detail to solidify the case. In Luna's apartment, she tells Will she doesn't want to talk about Steffi. She's eventually got him all to herself. She kisses his neck, and he pulls down. Luna pouts and asks him why he's there. What's he really doing there? At the Precipice house, Electra worries that she's onto him. Finn frets as they watch Luna question Will about breaking up with Electra, they were so in love the other day. Will tells her they're two veritably different people. That's why he demanded to see Luna. She wants to believe that. She really likes him but worries he's playing her. Why does he keep asking her about Steffi? Will allowed. Perhaps she demanded someone to talk to. She tries to clasp his shirt and reveals his line. Everyone panics at the precipice house as Luna gasps, "Oh my God. You're setting me up." Baker calls for back over from the precipice house as Luna harangues at Will that he doesn't watch about her. The flirting routine was just a setup. Steffi put you up to this, didn't she? Will denies Steffi's a part of this. Luna harangues that he wants her reverse in jail. She can't believe this. Will hollers that she killed 2 men, locked up Steffi, and hovered Electra. Luna cries, "You prevaricated to me. You faked me out." Will tells her she shouldn't be roving the thoroughfares. "You're through. You're going right back to captivity, Luna. You've had your fun." Will tells Luna she no way ever should have been freed from captivity. His pater may have taken pity on her, but he'll be the Spencer to shoot her back where she belongs. Newsflash, they're hearkening. Luna smirks that he must suppose he's a real idol. Will tells her, "You're coming with me." Luna opens the hole and pulls out her gun. At the precipice house, Baker hollers, "Suspect has a gun," as Electra and Steffi rustle. At Luna's, she tells Will, held at gunpoint, that she'll do anything, and I mean anything, not to go back to that captivity. Hope and Carter may be fated for a bifurcation rather of happily ever later. Although Carter wants to do effects right this time and be the good man he's promised to be, he may lose Hope anyway. Cleric still seems upset about Hope getting her heart broken, but he's trying to admire what his son wants. That's why Deacon had a little talk with Carter lately and principally accepted the engagement. Cleric also made it clear that Carter had better not squinch effects up. Unfortunately, it seems like that's exactly what Carter's going to do if Daphne comes back to City. B&B suckers know Steffi wants Daphne in Los Angeles to help launch the new scent she's developed. Although Daphne rejected Steffi's request, she may change her mind ahead long. Hope and Carter's relationship has no mistrustfulness served from having Daphne out of the picture. Daphne's return could prove disastrous for Carter and Hope's marriage plans, especially if she's hiding a Carter association. After Carter overheard on Hope and misinterpreted the situation with Liam, Daphne assured him. It's possible Carter and Daphne landed in bed together off-screen before he reunited with Hope. Daphne may come back to LA with a dirty little secret that's going to ail Hope and Carter's rearmost chapter together. Still, that could bring another subcast of drama, if Daphne's pregnant. Anyhow, Hope wouldn't be pleased if Carter's been hiding this Daphne passion from her. Carter and Hope were on a break at the time, but that wouldn't excuse his lack of translucency in her eyes. Daphne's comeback could pump the thickets on Carter and Hope's espousal. Hope may call off the engagement and force Carter to accept a future without her in the end. Some shocking Daphne news could lead to Hope and Carter's eventual split, so we'll bring you updates on any romantic catastrophes to come. Taylor claims that she's secure in her relationship with Ridge. Still, her conduct says else. She wants to get a ring on it as soon as possible. Taylor will be popping the question, not the other way around. Then are some reasons why she should and shouldn't propose. Taylor is happy with Ridge returning home to her. She's made herself comfortable at the Forrester manse. But it's hard to ignore the ongoing problem in their relationship. Ridge still has Brooke in the reverse of his mind, who's been soliciting him back. Because of this, Taylor feels the need to hold on to what she has. She'll take matters into her own hands by making effects sanctioned. Taylor still loves Ridge. There's no question there. He's the love of her life. It's egregious why she'd want to pop the question. She eventually has the family that she's desperately wanted for decades. Taylor feels fulfilled with her life and with everything that's unfolded. She can't see herself anywhere differently. Ridge has made a commitment to her. But will he keep that commitment? Taylor also doesn't feel secure. The only reason why she's popping the question is because she wants to win Ridge. Taylor wants to ensure that she claims him before he makes up his mind and leaves her again for Brooke. She's apprehensive of Ridge's response to Nick's return. He's been reeling ever since he saw them together. This has Taylor questioning his fidelity to her. Ridge has remained married, but at what cost? Taylor's offer will see if he passes the test. Could Ridge say yes and make the ultimate commitment? Or will he say no and come up with a poor reason? On the other hand, Ridge is known for enjoying a long engagement. He could do the same to Taylor. It seems like popping the question would be a good idea.